It's Miku. She dances, she sings. Well, she dances and she sings. And pretty much it. Hey guys, welcome on in. Kyrios here. And today we're going to review the Miku banner. That is coming out. That is coming to global. There's going to be a collab. There's going to be an event. There's going to be everything like that. And then now we have to debate, do we actually pull the one-time limited? We think it's a one-time limited. That's usually how these happen. Anyways, let's go ahead and review. If you guys can, hit that like and subscribe. If you haven't followed my Twitch channel or joined us on Discord, all the links are down below and the chapters will be down below. Let's get to it. Let's start off this review right. As you guys know, we start on the right-hand side. We do have HATSUNE Miku, 3-star, an explosive type character with a light armor type. Now, she is in the backline support special. It doesn't matter, so it doesn't matter what armor type she really has. She has an affinity to urban, has a negative affinity to outdoors, and a neutral affinity to indoors. But once again, she's kind of like a healer, so that this doesn't really matter. She has a grenade launcher and shoes, badge, and necklace. So that's good. Necklace, healing, all that goodness. Let's move on over to her left side stats. Let's go ahead and bump her up to 80, 5-star, 2300 attack, with once again, we're not worried about attack. We are worried about that healing, a decent amount of healing, 6613. And that goes with her other abilities as well. And then her HP, everything like that. Nothing really to write home about, mainly because she's not doing damage. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on down to those skills. I gotta like blow this up a little bit, like old man. Oh, it was like, it wasn't at 100%. No wonder it was so tiny. Let's move on down to her EX heal. Her first EX heal is a 5 cost. Heals allies with in a circular area, doing a 144% of Miku's healing. While Miku is dancing on the field for the additional 26 seconds, she will increase everyone's attack by 34%. Now, the problem with this, since it is an EX skill, you can't bring Kotama. There's a bunch of others you wouldn't be able to bring. And 144% on a one-time heal. This isn't continuous healing. This is a one-time heal. Is not that great for a 5 cost. It's a little brutal in my opinion, but let's carry on. Normal skill every 30 seconds increases critical rate of allies within a circular area. From what I know, the circular area isn't the biggest, so unless you're really grouped up, you're not going to get a lot of bang for your buck here, and you really need it to land on your primary like DPS. Like say if you brought in Iori, you really want it on Iori. And as far as I know, and someone can correct me down in the comments, it's kind of random who it picks. I think it will select the DPS though. Passive skill increases healing by 26%. Okay, that's cool. Sub skill increases allies incoming healing by 17%. I'm not a big fan of this, mainly because this kind of hints that you should be bringing 2 healers. So maybe if you are bringing 2 healers with like a Koharu or something, I don't know. Seems a little awkward to me. Let's move on down to her skill upgrades. And this is where you get the giant kick in the... She requires almost every type of school to upgrade at some point or another. Look at this. You got Hayoki Yako. You've got Red Winter. You've got Gehenna. You've got Trinity. You've got Millennium. You got Abydos. It's just... This is brutal. You would think this isn't brutal. You're like, oh, but it's just 9 of each. Kyrios, it's not that bad. Yeah, but then it really just cripples your progression on a lot of other characters because you're dipping into that pool when you usually level up 1 character from each school, right? Because that's how you get it. Same thing with her normal skills and all her other skills. She requires resources from every school. And so unless you're sitting there with like EX5, max sub skills and normal skills and everything on everyone you need, and you're just overflowing on resources, it's just such a waste, guys. Such a waste. Let's move on down to that unique equipment. Live concert t-shirt cannon. Interesting. Passive increases more healing, increases healing further, and then increases urban area. So this is a pretty terrible, in my opinion, a pretty terrible unique equipment. I'm struggling here, guys. I'm struggling here. Let's go ahead and see what she's good at on the next screen, and then I'll give you my final review. All right, you guys are all gonna look at me like I am crazy, but she's pretty useless in mostly every raid that we have currently. There's just not a real reason to bring her when you could bring other characters that do it better. So yeah. All right, and for general content, right? Campaign, she'll help you out. You know, bounties, she could actually be good in a bounty or two, right? You need those schools or, you know, to down those. Commissions, base defense should actually be okay in. And then PvP, she's pretty terrible in. So take that for a grain of salt. Skill priority, how I'd build her would be EX skill to normal skill to sub skill to passive. Example would be 3777. I don't think she's worthy of the 5, 10, 10, or anything like that. Pros on the left-hand side, she does bring an attack buff with that heal. She dances, she mikus, and bananas. Bad side is that she does have bad healing, bad EX costs, an okay sub, and a pretty bad passive. I want you guys to just hear me out on something. Usually collabs like this and other gacha games I've played are one time because they're very expensive to pull a character like Miku, right? So we don't know if we're going to get a second version, and in the Japanese version, they haven't gotten back around to it, so we don't know. We really just don't know. So this might be a one-time collab. We don't know how the contract is. You might not have another shot. So the other point of that is that being said, they're releasing new raids, and we don't know if she will come into meta. Currently, she's pretty useless everywhere, unless you just want to dance on the battlefield doing some river dancing. But we don't know what the current state of the new raids in this entire year may hold. I mean, she might be meta, and if we don't get a chance to pull her ever again, you guys are going to be hurting. So my original pull rating was a 1 out of 5. It really was. Just for the fact that we don't know, and she might be a one-time limited, I'm giving her 1 additional star. She is a 2 out of 5 pull rating. And that, and listen here, once again, if you guys are you just want Miku because you love Miku, pull. You pull waifu over meta all the time. But we have Akko around the corner, depending on when you're watching this video, and we have a lot of other great characters around the corner, Wakamo and a bunch of others. Be very careful. Try not to go to pity, in my opinion. So anyways, if you guys liked the video, hit me up in the comments down below. Once again, if you liked it, if you didn't like it, did you think my rating was right? Do you think my rating was wrong? If you guys are still here, go follow my twitch.tv channel and then come join us in Discord. Like and subscribe, all that goodness. I will see you guys next time. Fist bump from me to you.
Oh no!